What's New York, Las Vegas like in the summer of 2026? Find out next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the hot Las Vegas series. That's right, it's the middle of the summer here in Vegas, and we are back at one of my favorite budget MGM resorts, and that is New York Hotel and Casino. We're here by the Brooklyn Bridge replica, and this resort has been around since January 3, 1997. It was a joint venture with Prima Donna and MGM, and then in 1999 MGM bought this, and it's been their casino ever since. I do love their arcade. Not a big fan of their roller coaster, but it's very unique. We're gonna show you a room tour of a remodeled SOHO Room and see if the $20 trick works here in New York for 2026. We'll show you all the shops, restaurants, gambling areas, and pool. Of course, we got to show the pool during this 111-degree weather. So let's start off with walking around New York, Las Vegas in 2026 in August. Let's go. Now I'm gonna go to the front desk and see if I can get an upgrade. So here is the self-check-in kiosks and registration. I'm gonna go to registration and see if I can do the famous $20 trick. And there's the room keys. You can get your physical room key. I suggest you do that. I'm gonna do that even if I don't have an upgrade. Does the $20 trick work at MGM in 2026? So I asked one of the front desk receptionists, and her name is Faith. Shout out to her. She got me a high floor strip view because I'm staying here just one night, so I'm in floor 23. So what I do with the $20 trick, instead of giving it to them right away, ask them first if there's any free upgrades, and then if they come through, that's when you give them the $20. So that's usually how I work this, but I haven't done this in a while, so we did it this time and it worked. All right, let's see what the upgrade got us. We're gonna give you the complete room tour, but she did come through with the high floor. We're on floor 23. They are in the purple tinted windows, so it is darker in this room, but nice view of MGM Grand and Boulevard Mall. Upgraded, but still no fridge. Womp womp. But you do get this nice couch. That's one thing that I noticed a difference on, and we'll dissect this more during the room tour. First things first, I packed some extra waters in my luggage. Now, with Southwest, you're allowed one bag with A-list, so I got 50 pounds, and it was only about 43 pounds, so you could actually stuff more waters in there. I only put 3 in. I'll get the rest over at ABC stores, but you're gonna be dehydrated after an hour flight, so make sure you chug a water right when you get in the room. Drink water or else you die. All right, guys, I'll be honest with you. It is 5 p.m. I have not eaten a single thing. I've only drank this water. Oh no, I take it back. At the airplane in Southwest, I ate those pretzels and that's it. So I need a snack to hold me off for dinner, and I'm meeting up a special guest in about an hour. So the hallways here at New York kind of have this black and white line pattern on the carpet. You got the black walls, and it's actually nicely lit with these circular lights. And I do like how they have the subway type colors and signs for where the elevator is in Las Vegas. This is a pretty long zigzagging hallway. You can get lost. I'm in the very last room of this floor. I do enjoy the quotes that they have here. Darling, I love you, but give me Las Vegas. There it is. 111 degrees, and look at that in the distance, guys. Get the zoom in here. There is the Las Vegas A's future stadium. That's going to be an indoor stadium, and they're also going to build a new Bally's hotel there. Amazing. And it's so hot, I don't know how people could go on this roller coaster. You would just fry. Down in the hallway area, you do have a Pepsi machine as well as your ice machine, not too far from my hotel room. It says make your own luck. This says, meet me in Las Vegas. From one stadium being built to a arena that's already completed, and that's T-Mobile Arena. Beautiful spot. 23 like Mike Jordan. We made it to the Century elevators. I like the neon Statue of Liberty design. Now these elevators are different. You have to say which floor you're going to. So I'm going down to the first floor. It says go to 2C. And there's 2C, and you just walk in and you don't have to press any buttons. Just wait till you get to 1. I think this is only if you're going up, but not down to the lobby. It's unlocked if you're going down to the lobby. Made it in. Look at this. This is one of the towers in New York. Calling security. That has always been up there. That's crazy. So these are the Century elevators that we're staying in. If you need to check out, you can use this QR code. The key drop is right here. There is your expensive grab and go drink area. Total ripoff. Now if you go up these stairs, this leads you to the arcade and the roller coaster. Ooh, we did Il Fornaio last time. They do have the happy hour, and it is between 3 and 6 in bar only. $8 beers, $9 wines, $10 cocktails, and $11 antipasti and pizza. This is at the bar only for the happy hour. Really nice restaurant, Il Fornaio. It's all over the US. They have all this seating here. It's an indoor-outdoor area, and then they do have an open kitchen. But this is the cheap eats capital of MGM Resorts. Tons of slot machines and order up. And look at that, the bar at Times Square. That's a beautiful neon light right there. You got the bar at Times Square, daiquiris and pina coladas. You do have the off-Broadway store where you can get souvenirs and overpriced drinks. Chin Chin, now that's not hype. This place is really good. And it's right next to the New Yorker elevators. Not ever been to their steakhouse. It's called Gallagher's. Actually, I've heard this is a really good steakhouse. I wonder if they have a happy hour. Looks like they have bone-in ribeye for about 78. Filet mignon's about 71. American Wagyu's 85. That's not bad. The Sorico's Pizza cheap eat spot is right here. And you can get a pizza and a beer for $12.95. That's gone up a couple of bucks. That used to be under 10 bucks. And then you can also order on these kiosks for Fulton Fish Fry, Greenberg & Sons, Greenwich Village, Lucky Pig, Times Square hot dogs, and Sorico's Pizza. I might actually get Times Square hot dogs. Look at the prices, $8.95, $9.95 for hot dogs. Okay, that's not bad. Well, there's even happy hour deals at America, 3 to 6 daily, and 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. This is the Times Square dueling piano bar, and they do have dueling pianos here at night. They are covered up right now, but it is on and popping over here at night. Love how they do the themed ambiance of Greenwich Village over here. And there's the Times Square hot dogs. And Greenberg's Deli does have a breakfast special, and that's the exit to the roller coaster and arcade. And these are the breakfast specials. It's $10.95 now. It used to be $8.95. With coffee or hot tea, you get a croissant sandwich, deli burrito, pastrami egg bagel, or a vegetable burrito until 11 a.m. And this right here is 48th and Crepe. It's not open right now because it's 5 in the afternoon. Gonzalez y Gonzalez is a nice Mexican restaurant. I've never tried that as well. And then Tom's Watch Bar is right here down the way. Ooh, you could even pick up some New York collectible medallions, the same as they have in Excalibur. So there's Gonzalez y Gonzalez. And they also have the Fulton Fish Fry, which me and Jaycation tried about 5 years ago right here, fish and chips. And I've had this with Mod Squad All-Star Mr. Regina Pat. We had this, it's called Lucky Pig. And they got bows over here. And this will lead you over to the park. And this is the Mad Apple box office. So the Mad Apple show is here. This is where they used to have Zoomanity. This is your photo studio deluxe. A lot of people love taking pics here with this lit up archway. And there's your expensive shots and beers, your tall boys. And then this leads out to the park. So I'm trying to stay inside, but I wanted to show you guys the Hello Kitty Cafe with the Bruno Mars collab over there. And then they have a couple of kiosks, just hats, essentials with sunglasses, and then a place called Bliss. They have all your Hello Kitty and all that good stuff over there. I'm gonna go out in the sun, I'm melting. That's the Beer House. That's a really cool place to go for VGK games. And we've also tried Top Round in the past. It's kind of like an Arby's, a glorified Arby's. And then they also have this bar right here open as well. But let's go back inside in the air conditioning. It's too hot. Nice handles too. It's like the Lady Liberty Flame. A nice New York sign. Mad Apple is a Cirque du Soleil show, and this is the theater entrance. I went here once before when it was Zoomanity, and they also have Burger Bar. They have a summer special for 18 bucks. It does have a happy hour Monday to Thursday, 3 to 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. to close, only at the bar. And this is their menu. I actually heard this is pretty decent through Regina Pat. This is the entrance to the Chrysler elevators. Ooh, I like this LED screen. It almost looks like you're in Christmas in New York. Walking through this area. So we're headed back towards the cheap eats spots. The restrooms are here. There's the sidebar for the burger bar. And then this is another breakfast spot. You can pick up coffee. Greenwich Village Coffee and Shake. It looks like their happy hour is $25 pitchers of Bud Light, $12 Broadway signature burger with fries. That's not a bad deal. $7 fried mozzarella, fried pickles, and loaded tater tots, and $8 draft beers, well cocktails, and house wine. That Broadway signature burger with fries is probably the best deal, 12 bucks. There's the Bleecker Street sign. My favorite pizza place in the world is that Bleecker Street Pizza. Look at all these masks they have here in the masquerade area. This is the BetMGM Sportsbook. These are their kiosks. They do have a small area here. This is where I hung out and watched a lot of World Cup games. They do have smaller TVs. Not the biggest sportsbook, but it's very convenient over here. Usually there is a stage over here in the Brooklyn Bridge area, but there is the marquee for New York, New York. And we are right outside. That is the patio of Tom's Watch Bar. And this is the outdoor entrance of Starbucks as well as Swatch. So this is actually a really nice patio. Lots of TVs over here, but it is 110 degrees out right now. And Shake Shack, a New York burger spot known for their fries, burgers, and shakes. It's right over here in this corner. And be careful, there's a lot of street performers and rip-off artists in this area. Also, we're filming in my brand new DJI Osmo Pocket 4P. So we're gonna get some new shots. It's a dual lens camera, and I did put a wide lens on here, but it also has that 3X camera, which is gonna come in clutch for some nice B-roll shots. So this is the Swatch entrance from the outside. Then you also got Nectar, which is a soap spot, Nectar Life Nevada, and then Nine Fine Irishmen's patio is here, but they have a huge two-story indoor restaurant, and I've spent some St. Patty's days over here and had a nice little pint. Right now, nobody's outside here at Nine Fine Irishmen, but they do have a statue. Irish patriot and freedom fighter, exiled rebel turned American hero, leader of the famed Irish Brigade, Thomas Francis Meagher. I'm telling you, these misters come in clutch in the summer. Yes, please. And there is the walking bridge to the MGM Grand, but Hershey's Chocolate World is here. Their competitors just down the street in Showcase, the M&M factory, but I do like what they have to offer in here at the Hershey's Chocolate World. Man, if you guys can just feel that air conditioning right now, it is amazing. There's actually an elevator in here. This is the bottom floor of Hershey's Chocolate World. They do have a Statue of Liberty made out of chocolate, I believe. Not licorice, but chocolate. And there it is, the chocolate Statue of Liberty. They even have a chocolate bar here in the corner. You can get some sweet cocktails right next to the entrance. This is the MGM Rewards area. I actually need to go there. They have the Blinko Cubic Zirconia store, as well as a Harley Davidson shop right next to the restrooms. I always tend to use these restrooms when I'm at New York, New York. But Harley Davidson is here. I gotta get my MGM card because I don't have my ID with me. Well, I don't have my driver's license with me and my wallet that has the MGM card. It's essential that I get this, especially if I'm gonna order up. I don't have a rent-a-car, so I don't need it for parking, but I still need my rewards card here. To show you how vast the casino floor is going up this escalator, there's their center bar right in the middle that they renovated. That's the Hershey's Chocolate World. Love all the Panasonic replica signs from New York. So many slot machines. And now we're upstairs. They have a Las Vegas, Nevada souvenir shop. You got the Auntie Anne's over here. They even have some timeshare people walking around. Smell pretzels over here. There's another entrance to Hershey's Chocolate World. This is the exit to MGM Grand, and this is the New York Food Hall. They do have the NY Pizzeria. Pour 24, I believe they also have happy hour deals. They have a lot of drafts on tap, 24 to be exact. There's Wing Zone, there's Capriotti's. Let's see what type of deals they have here. Pour 24 is happy hour Monday to Sunday, 12 to 4 and 11 to close. $5 domestic draft beers, $5 well drinks, $5 select wines. That's actually a really good deal. So you're gonna wanna go to this bar during those hours. And then they also have frozen daiquiris. They also have a happy hour here. Wow, it's different. The Big Chill Casino is from 7 to 9 happy hour. The mezzanine is 9 to 11, $5 domestic draft beers, well drinks, slushies. So they're bringing back happy hour specials, that's for sure. Here's an NYC sunglass and cowboy hat store. And this is the temporary tattoo area. This area is gonna lead us all the way down to Excalibur. That's the Uptown Gelato. Ooh, they got gelato in the house. I bet you they make a lot of money. And we also got Nathan's over here, as well as Auntie Anne's. Another Auntie Anne's. The last custard stand, as well as New York Cookie Bar. And finally, we're outside. So this is your bridge to the Dirty Castle, or formerly the Dirty Castle. It's been pretty clean the last couple times that I've stayed here. And there is your Las Vegas ballpark, MGM Grand, and the Statue of Liberty. I think they actually installed these blue bars over here. I didn't think this used to be here. Maybe people have fallen off of it in the past. This is luggage and guest drop-off, taxi pickup, and Uber and Lyft pickup is here as well in this area. Right in the corner off of Tropicana. Whoo, it's hot. Okay, that's enough sun for today, guys. Let's get out of here. That's too much sun for me. Let's go inside. This is the Coyote Ugly bar, and that's open at night. A lot of people like going over there. All right, let's check out more of the resort area. Over here is the professional massage. Short vacation, 10-minute massage is 20 bucks, and it can go all the way to the ultimate pampering for an hour for 120. There is the massage chair. We're headed back down, guys. I do like the pictures in the murals up top of the Manhattan skyline, and look at this long Midtown bar right here. And it's over here by the Starbucks near the lobby. This Starbucks is really nice and vast. It looks like you're part of Grand Central Station. And when you turn the corners, that's where registration is, as well as the pool. This is where the Bell Desk and Business Center is. So if you need to drop off your luggage, you can do that. And right outside is the Uber and Zoox pickup. This is their business center, and upstairs is actually more shortcuts to get up to other elevators. But this is the Noir and Platinum Lounge. You could check in there and hang out, and then you get your room keys done here, like I said. And this is the Essentials pool area. You can get all your pool bags, towels, sunblock, snacks, and everything here. Pool is open from 9 to 7. They even have a volleyball net over in the middle of it. Lots of beach chairs all around it. There is the pool desk there to get your towels. They have a boathouse bar to grab your drinks. I know Joey G and Jana G know a lot about that place. Shout out to my mods, Joey and Jana G from Omaha. And then you do have a few cabanas here. And as we talk, the roller coaster is going down. They even have a couple of day beds in the pool. And then there are more cabanas over in the other end. It's not that big of an area, but pretty nice pool. Great time to jump in. It's in the shade right now, even though it's 111 degrees. Look at these kids playing on a swing right here. It's like they're chilling out somewhere in Coney Island. Over this way is their Empire Elevators. Here is the America Restaurant and Bar. They do have a beautiful, gigantic mat in there, and they're also fixing up the corner here. This is their 24/7 restaurant, lunch and dinner. They do have a nice steak dinner over here. Really good stuff. And then this is a really nice area, the Cinnabon and the Haagen-Dazs. I've grabbed some stuff here in the past. Pretty pricey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Now we're going up to the Manhattan Express from the casino level. They also have another Nathan's Famous over here, right by entrance of the arcade. Welcome to the greatest city in Las Vegas, New York, New York. Cool, this is a VR 360 area, and the Big Apple Coaster and Arcade is over here. They do have a kiosk of expensive snacks. This is where you get your coaster stuff, your coaster tickets. It's $25 for a general admission ride. To re-ride, it's 10 bucks. Locals get it for 18 bucks. They have different packages for games and for the coaster. Man, I rode that thing once and it already hurt my back and my legs, so no thanks. And here is a bunch of e-claws. We got a Superman game. This is the arcade area. It's a huge arcade. I actually like the layout of this arcade more than the Excalibur arcade. But this and Excalibur are probably the two best ones next to Circus Circus. Yeah, I'll say it. Circus Circus's arcades are not bad at all. Here is the Redemption Center. Look at the giant claw area. There is a New Yorker elevator over here. They got basketball games, shooting games, skee ball. This is a huge, huge arcade. Over this way is the lockers to the Big Apple Coaster. Don't be like Jaycation and lose your glasses on it. He did that once upon a time. They also have air hockey. Yeah, Daddy-O's, leave your eyeglasses here. And that's the entrance to the coaster. And finally, there's just more racing games over here. It's just a fun time overall, especially if you have your kids with you. And you can get your player's card right here at this kiosk. Heck yeah, I'd play on the Lakers basketball hoop. This is the exit to the Villages area. A lot of people probably have fallen down these steps dizzy after the roller coaster ride. And this is the very end of the coaster. $5 Jello shots here at Gonzalez y Gonzalez. Sign me up. Well, here's our special guest, Sister Liddy in the city.
Hey guys, what's up? It's good to have you back, Jay.
I know it's been a month.
I know. It feels like it went by fast though.
You'll see me again in another month, so you'll be sick of me every month.
That's what I like to hear.
But while the husband's away, the kids will play.
I'm ready. Okay, what do you have in store for us tonight?
Cheap eats.
Love cheap eats.
Because we're in New York, hot dogs are famous, so I think we should have hot dogs and a beer.
I love that idea.
You good with that?
I love both of those things.
And stay out of the 111 degree weather.
Literally, I just checked, it's 111. The drive over here was toasty.
Bruh.
Bruh.
All right, let's get some hot dogs.
Sounds good.
Times Square hot dog, sis. That's what we're getting.
I haven't actually been to Times Square in quite a while, so I'm ready for some New York style dolls.
Let's do it, let's do it.
This is a Chicago style.
Oh, this is Chicago style. Chicago style, foot long. And sis got all the trimmings.
Heck yeah, my breath is gonna stink.
All right, so $9.95 is the most you could spend at this hot dog place. That foot long is huge.
I know, I'm a little bit, my eyes may be bigger than my stomach, I don't know. It came loaded too.
What you got in it?
Honestly, it's a Chicago dog. I know that there are pickles, onions, no sauerkraut. I did load up ketchup and mustard on it too, and I think I'm missing something. Tomatoes? Yeah, there's a lot.
There's tomatoes in there.
Technically, this is healthy because there's tomatoes, okay?
Mine is definitely not healthy. I got the bratwurst with pastrami slices, cheese. I put some mustard. There's sauerkraut in there as well.
Sauerkraut will be a nice touch. I don't even know how to do this. Oh yeah.
Oh, and we also got beers next door at the Times Square bar.
Yeah.
Their happy hour is actually from 4 to 7. Yeah, 4 to 7. This is a Stella. All their drafts are $5.
Yeah, I was like,
Plus a
wow,
little
that's
tax.
crazy. This was a little bit more.
It's all good. Sis needs to drink her Celsius.
Leave the beers for the boys.
So this is gonna be too messy for me to eat like normally. So I'm gonna have to just use a fork and knife. Although
Maybe I should
everybody
on that
criticizes how this lefty eats with how I'm a left-hander.
Okay, you're wearing a white shirt. You better be careful.
I know, this is a pretty special shirt too from the Philippines.
Oh shoot, you better be real
So
careful.
Alex Ayala tennis shirt. She's the Filipino tennis star that just won a tournament.
Very special.
That's fire. The pastrami mixed with the sauerkraut and the mustard makes it really like
Hearty?
soury.
I love sauerkraut.
I
love pastrami.
I love bratwurst too. Let's get a little bit of the bratwurst.
This thing is almost too loaded. Like, there is a lot of flavors happening here.
A little sweet, a little savory for you.
I would not say it's the best hot dog I've ever had, but it is good.
Put together.
I think that 2 people could easily split this thing,
Yeah,
by
for sure.
the way.
Just gotta have that right down. This area is the cheap eats capital of MGM Resorts.
Yeah, truly.
You got Sarico's next door if you want pizza. You got the hot dog place. They have the Greenberg's Deli for the $10.95 breakfast.
Oh, Andrew and I covered the Chin Chin breakfast buffet. I think that's like
Oh, that's good too.
$18, $20, something like that.
Chin Chin's a really great spot for some dim sum and some dumplings.
And their sushi is, you would think in New York, you're like, am I gonna get good sushi? I like their sushi.
And Burger Bar also has a $12 burger deal, and that's from 3 to 5, I believe. And it's only $12. We're gonna have to come back and try that some other time, but
And Shake Shack's here.
yeah, Shake Shack is just right in the corner. You need cheap eats? New York's the place to be. America also has cheap deals at late night, and they're
They have
24
drink
hours.
specials.
So
Does Tom's Watch Bar have a happy hour? I'll have to
maybe
look into that.
we'd have to look at that.
I feel like they do.
But also, I'd compare this to Planet Hollywood.
Yeah,
This is the Planet Hollywood of MGM Resorts.
I think that's a great description.
Cheers, sis. Let's
Cheers,
enjoy.
bro.
7:32, guys, and it's still 106 degrees. We're still here with Sister Lydia. The only reason why I'm recording right now is because I want to show you guys the closest place to get your waters and your Gatorades, and that's across the bridge. There's New York.
Oh, something new since you were last here.
And
the
there's
Five Guys opened.
ABC. Oh, there's a Five Guys here now?
There's
Pass.
Five Guys right there, past M&M store.
Yeah, I'm not a Five Guys guy, so I'm an In-N-Out guy.
Yeah, same.
There's their ABC stores. We're gonna get some waters. So Sister Lydia's got to go because she's at her 3 hours.
Yes.
Local parking's 3 hours free.
I'm gonna go eat my peanut butter and jelly M&Ms.
and I'm gonna rest for an hour and then go live when it cools down like 2 degrees.
I'll pop in and say hi.
It's literally 104 degrees right now.
So warm. It's actually ridiculous.
Well, everybody subscribe to Lydia in Vegas if you're not yet.
Thanks, guys.
And that challenge dude.
Yep. Well, his video will be out.
Wherever in America he is by now.
Yeah, all I can say is he is in America, but
He's in America somewhere.
somewhere.
Bye, sis.
Bye, bro.
You guys want to see a little hack? Well, I have my ABC Stores bag. I filled it up with ice in the hallway so I don't have to get my ice bucket. And I kept my Cutwaters cold and my Gatorades cold. And I was able to have enough ice to keep my other drinks cold. Little life hack. We're here on the 3rd floor. I'm gonna check out the fitness center. It's down towards the south side of the 3rd floor. Just follow the fitness center signs. You will need to use your room key to get over here from the elevators. I do like the New York wallpaper here. It does look a little different. The gym is this way. I know it can be confusing getting to this gym because I've gotten lost here before, but we will find it, I promise. And there you go. Fitness center. Gotta hook a right in here. We're getting there, we're getting close. I believe it's right here. There it is. Fitness center, I think it is open 24 hours. You do need your room key. Guest access 5 to 9. It is just past 9. But let's see if we can get in. Nope. It's locked. Well, it is a pretty small fitness center. I've covered it in the past. I might try to come back down here tomorrow. I literally missed it by like 5 minutes. Unfortunate. I just got back to my room. There is the hanger trick that I did so the sun stays out of my room. Another thing I need to tell you is about the TV. I will tell you that on the room tour that there is no app access, but there is. You just got to go to TV, and then from TV you can go to apps, and then from apps you got Netflix and YouTube. You got YouTube. You could scan the QR code with your credentials and you could sign in. So I got my YouTube one on here and they're showing me the Padres right away. So there you go. YouTube on the TV here at New York, and Netflix. So take back what I said. You don't need your HDMI cord. You can do it from your TV with a QR code. We went to Sirico's, which is the pizza spot here at New York. They have a deal for 3 thin strips of pizza for $9.95. So I got a pepperoni, I got a vegetarian, and I got a cheese. Pretty good deal for $9.95. Let's bite into the pepperoni. That'll do. Nice late night snack here at New York. I actually wanted to try the happy hour burger at the burger bar, but they closed right at 11 and I got there exactly at 11 and they closed their kitchen. So I went with Sirico's. We're gonna smash this. Good night, Jaycationers. I'll tell you about my night stay in the morning. So it's the next morning and we're here at the gym. They have about 6 treadmills, about a bunch of ellipticals over here, some machines and some free weights over in the end. Tons of people in here working out right now. So they got machines, some medicine balls, Cybex machines, a bunch of mirrors, and there's your free weights. This is the exit. They even have a vending machine over here as well. So we came back just to check it out and get a little look, but it's super busy in there right now. One thing I noticed last night when it was dark is that look at the bottom of the doorway. It's legit, like, let me turn this upside down, look. You could legit see outside in the hallway. What the hell is that? I noticed that last night before I went to bed, so this is what I did. I put a towel there. But that's why I wait till the end of this trip to tell you exactly how my night went. All right, Jaycationers, it is time for the oh so popular New York room tour. So this is a SOHO renovated room, and I originally did get the same exact type of room, and it was, I'll tell you the price at the end of the video, but it was not as big and as high of a floor this particular room is in. I originally was assigned the 6th floor and it wasn't a guarantee of getting a strip view. The room probably would not have a couch because I've stayed in those basic SOHO rooms in the past. So you do get a little more room here, and yes, the $20 trick did work. Like I said, the strategy you do is ask for the free upgrades first. If they give it to you, then you give them the $20 tip. You got to have that type of honesty and come through with it, even though they don't know you're going to give it to them. that's kind of the way it should work. So the only thing I would say is no refrigerator in this room, unfortunately, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. And for $20 more, I got a nice strip view, and it's a pretty quiet room because it's in the very end of the hallway. So, king bed. Nice and firm king bed. The air conditioner is up to 67 degrees right now. I'm trying to keep it as cool as possible in here, and it is nice and cool. It's actually beneficial this time around to have those tinted windows, even though the sun's not shining in here. It shines in here during the morning, but it is beneficial to have the tinted windows and have the curtains closed and use the hanger trick so no sun is peeking in. Because we're facing directly west, the sun is definitely gonna pop out right after it gets past the MGM Grand building. The king bed itself is really nice, with the headboard being this yellow leather padded headboard with some wood trimming. Then you got this fake brick white wall in the back with a New York crosswalk and people blurred walking down. That's a pretty nice touch for this theme hotel. You do have 2 nightstands on each side. There are cubby holes down below. On that side, you have your remote control and plenty of space. These are actually bigger than usual nightstands, and you do have 2 outlets on each side, and you also have a USB-A and USB-C charger on each side as well. And to turn these lamps on and off, you just hit that, and then there's a switch for the other one on the other side. All right, so I paid an extra $20 for this red couch. That's exactly what I think this upgrade is. It's, you get the view and you get this red couch. And then they also have a nice display pillow that's black with white triangular patterns. And I really do like the wallpaper. It's almost like a newspaper crochet of different New York models, the Statue of Liberty, metro signs. And the flooring is cool. It's like this black and grayish zebra type print. Almost looks like brick wall, but on the floor. I can do with this carpet. It is still kind of fairly new carpet, but it looks a little bit run down. All right, welcome to the table corner. You have a round white marble table with 2 beige leather chairs. This is your non-smoking policy. $300 cleaning fee for rooms and $500 for suites if you get caught doing that icky or doing the fumar. And they have a Las Vegas magazine with O, which is a Cirque du Soleil show that's been here for years. I believe that's over at Bellagio. And this letter here just talks about how hot it is outside and how beneficial it would be for you to keep your shades and your curtains here because it is hot. It's a hot one. And we do have the air conditioning down to 67 degrees. I had a comment on one of my previous videos asking how low does the air conditioning go? So let's see. For this hotel, New York, it goes down to 65. So there's the answer to your question. So this is the Cabinet Entertainment Center area. I like the open space that they create here. They do give you 3 wooden hangers over here, this nice ledge so you can put your backpack and all your goods there. They have the safe right down below, more room to put your bags and your shoes. And in here is the laundry bag for New York, and more drawers. You got more space for sprawling out your belongings. And in here you do have 4 wooden hangers, and they do have the clips so you can do the hanger trick, and I will definitely do the hanger trick on these curtains tonight. You also have the iron and ironing board inside as well. There is a light blue leather bench right in front of the TV, nice big TV, so you're easily going to be able to access the HDMI cord, because some hotels, these TVs don't even move, and it's so hard to get the HDMI cord input from the back. That's what she said. All right, let's continue on. All right, so there's a circular mirror over here with your ice bucket, a couple of plastic cups. This is where the refrigerator would go. I was hoping with an upgraded room there would be a refrigerator, but I'm guessing because this is the lower tier budget hotel, this is like the 3rd lowest budget hotel for MGM properties. They probably don't put refrigerators in normal rooms, only in suites. And over here, they do have the hairdryer, not in the bathroom, and another deep drawer as well. In the entryway area, you're greeted with a full-size mirror to the left, 3 red hooks. They do have a luggage rack here. I already have my luggage sprawled out so I could chug my water. Love that wallpaper, like I said. You have the light switch for this light up top, and they do have the double lock and your do not disturb sign, which I have not put on yet. Do not disturb. I'm filming here. I'm filming here. Let's go into the bathroom. Welcome to the quaint small bathroom. This is a pretty small bathroom. This is like a restroom that you would find in a hotel in New York. So it definitely matches with the theme. There is a white marble countertop over here with your tissue paper box and 2 toilet paper rolls here, your trash cans down below. They do give you the MGM Resorts body lotion and hand wash. I will never trust those things. I will always bring my own toiletries. I wish they would just give you those separate toiletries that have the tamper-proof stuff on, because who knows who could open these things and put Lord knows what in it. And we're definitely going to use the black light test on that, because I've never actually thought about that, because we just started doing it on my last trip. You have your magnifying glass mirror here. You have a nice rectangular mirror with a fluorescent light all the way up top. I like the open 24/7 neon sign, and you also have 3 towels and your face and hand towels here as well, and a very low to the ground, very low toilet. Now this is how close quarters it is. I gotta close this door. The door has a hook on the back, but you do have a white shower curtain. You have a floor towel here because you have a glossy tile. You don't want to be slipping and sliding. There's body wash and shampoo, but like I said, don't trust that. Bring your own toiletries. There is a soap ledge here, and then you have a pretty decent sized circular shower head, and the hot and cold lever is right here. This is the switch to go from faucet to shower. There is a faucet here and a really small tub. Just basic amenities to get yourself clean for your hot Las Vegas day around the strip. Well, there you go. There's your room tour for a high floor Soho renovated room. The $20 trick did work in this case. The only thing I have to complain about is the refrigerator. But now it's time for the blacklight test to see how clean or how dirty this room may be, and for the decibel meter test to see how quiet or how loud it is in this room. All right, guys, it is time for the blacklight test. All right, pillows look good. Bed looks okay. It's a big bed, so let's make sure we check. Yeah, we're totally fine here. Now let's look at how dirty or clean the tables are. Okay, you're always gonna find some speckles on the corners of these tables. You might wanna wipe down the telephone before you use it. And let's see the walls. A little bit of, not bad, not crazy. How about this red couch? Ooh, that's just a lint. Red couch is fine. Let's go over this way. Nothing crazy bad. Ooh, that lights up. Let's see the leather chair. Nope, looks good. Looks good there. That looks fine. How about this? Little speckle right there here in the blue couch. Now bathroom time. Ooh, what is that? Something there. Now let's see. Oh, that is gross. Look at that. Does that make you guys want to touch your hand wash or the lotion here? Look at all that stuff. Gross. Ooh, the mirror has a little speckly stuff. Let's look at the toilet. Okay, the toilet looks all right, even though the walls, oh, gross. Let's see if I can get you to see that. That's kind of gross. Finally, the bathtub. It looks okay, but let's look. Yeah, that's gross. Look at that, how it lights up in the shampoo and body wash. It's time for the decibel meter test. I have to be quiet for 10 seconds to see where the number falls. Anywhere from about 32 to 37, 38 is quiet, and anything more than that has surpassed it. So let me sit down and see where we go. I'm lying down here in the bed so you can get how loud it is where you're sleeping. All right, it's around 36 or 37. when it's all said and done. You do have a little bit of ambient noise with the air conditioning flowing big time. And also, I'm gonna make sure to show you a decibel meter level noise chart. Maybe we'll put it right here so you know what quiet is, what medium quiet is, what loud is, what super loud is. That's it for the blacklight and decibel meter tests. Now let's flash forward to tomorrow before I check out to tell you exactly how my night stay went. How about we add to the decibel meter and blacklight test with an internet speed test. It's also important to know how fast the internet is or how slow it is. So let's see how fast or slow download and upload is. Wow, that is super slow internet. You only get 2 Mbps download and 2 Mbps upload. That is super slow. Granted, Wi-Fi may be different for every floor, every hotel room, because the router might be situated somewhere else. But in this case, in my room, really slow.
Good morning, Jaycationers. We have my trusty coffee I got from my Keurig machine. Had to run down to the Starbucks and get some half and half because I didn't have creamer with me. So last night I didn't sleep well for some reason. It might have been because I ate those pizzas and I had to stay up for a little longer, but I only really got like 5 hours of sleep, maybe even less than that. The bed was actually not that comfortable. It was a little too firm and the pillows are a little too big, and the air conditioning definitely did a job on me. It definitely dried me out overnight. I was totally fine during the day yesterday. And then I noticed last night when everything was dark, there was a light creeping under the door, and that's because there's a huge gap between the floor and the door. I don't know about that. That's a little shady right there. So I put a towel to cover it. And the TV, I figured it out, and there is actually YouTube and Netflix, so I was able to connect my YouTube and watch some YouTube, going to bed, put it on sleep. This room, I'll give it that nice view. It is quiet, and the air conditioning is cold, but it does dry you out in the summer months. I think everybody gets like this for sure in the summer months. Got a little morning workout done. Tons of people at the gym, but that's all good. And yeah, I would say New York is great because of the location and the cheap eats options downstairs. And if you have family, you definitely would want to check out that arcade. And it's just always a classic spot here. Because I have the MGM Rewards card and I have gambled a lot on the sports book and on Order Up on slots, I was able to get a comp night here from a Tuesday to a Wednesday, and all I had to do was pay for the resort fee. The resort fee was $45 plus tax, so it was $50,102 total. I charged everything to my room. I did ask for a late checkout and they said it's $15 for an extra hour. I said, nah. We're not doing that, so I gotta get out of here at 11. Granted, it's only like, it's not even 8 o'clock yet. It's actually pretty early because I got up super early. $20 trick did work. Say what you will about the room, but at least it's a strip view, higher floor, and I do get a couch in here, but no refrigerator. That was what I was kind of hoping for, that they'd upgrade you and you'd at least get a refrigerator, but nah, not here. New York, I would say decent. A decent stay. I'd say 1 thumb up for sure. And it's super hot over here, 110 degrees. So I'm gonna try to stay cool and move on to my next hotel. Here's a look at the folio. There's all my charges for the cheap eats last night downstairs, and the late night Cerricos, and the resort fee. All right, Jaycationers, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. We're trying to get to 200K in 2027 or 2028. Comment down below what hotels, resorts you'd like to see me cover, or what type of videos you'd like to see from me. I know a lot of you guys commented that you liked my vlog style Vegas video, so I might do a little more of that. And we will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you check out Las Vegas 777 Let's Go, my Facebook page. We have over 5,000 Las Vegas lovers talking about the news and ongoings around town. We'll see ya. Stay traveling. Las Vegas. Let's go. Order up.